We have gathered some of the greatest TikToks for both your and my entertainment. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. Quick intro, less than 15 seconds. We love to see it. Let's get into the TikToks today. And I don't know who's about to walk up, but let's see. Oh, there you go.
Big fan of you. I have a channel with over 1 million followers where I go around specifically in New York. Yeah. I have people in their confidence.
Oh, I think I've seen this guy before. It doesn't just do MMA content, I would imagine, like as he said, just asking people about their confidence. And Colby does seem to have a fair amount of confidence.
Confidence?
On what makes him confident. So what makes you confident?
Just my work ethic. You know, I'm willing to wake up every day and work as hard as I possibly can and better my life in all aspects. So. And
it seems like he's trying to do that. He's putting a lot of stake into his new streaming career. He's trying to make connections, and he's done a good job doing so. And I know he's out of his prime now, but he's always been a good fighter.
You know, I'm confident because of my work ethic.
So being that, you know, with life is ups and downs, when you were in your down period, what gave you that drive to get you to success again?
What gave me that drive? I didn't want to stay in those down moments. I didn't want to be broke forever. You know, I wanted to, you know, change my financial future. So. And
yeah, it seemed like he had the mindset to do it, and I'm glad that he did it. I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy for him. Sorry, I just looked over at the comment over here. Zhang Weili looks good. I don't get the joke if she's comparing it to Cole. If that guy's comparing it to Colby for some reason. Sorry, we got a little bit off topic over there, but and you know what else I like about Colby's character, man, is he takes the time to do this type of stuff. You won't see that from a ton of fighters.
The biggest thing with me is I always just kept a level, positive head. I never let the negative thoughts creep in, even in the tough times when, you know, I had nothing and nothing to gain. You know, I still kept the positive thoughts. I believed in my dreams, and I believe if we believe in our dreams, anything's possible in life.
Wow, so
I love that. Pretty solid advice. Pretty solid advice. I would say, like, for somebody successful, like a little bit more basic, but it doesn't make it any less accurate.
Go back to your younger self and tell him one thing. What would you tell him?
I would tell him, you know, keep going. You know, it's not about, just like Sylvester Stallone told me one time, it's not about how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. So keep moving forward, keep a positive mindset, and never give up on your dreams.
So I love that, not even for a UFC fighter, but just a mentality in general. I'm not sure who Sabrina Sablowski is. Wait, was there even a girl with him?
Colby, big fan of you.
I'm guessing that was...
Fan of you.
Hang on. I'm trying to pause at the right point. I'm not familiar with who this is. I don't know if it's an IG model, an OF girl, whatever. I don't know. The real Colby Covington is a great guy, and I'm happy to be a fan. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too, man. I think people take what Colby says, and I've said this in so many videos. People take him way too seriously. Is this comment seriously comparing that girl to Zhang Weili? I don't know, but it's not even... I'm not even sure of her ethnicity for like a bad joke or anything like that. Colby seems pretty chill when he's not in character. Agreed with that. Yeah, that's what I like, that some people are like coming around to Colby. When he's not in character, Colby actually seems to be a cool dude, but that's enough for the first TikTok. Already 3 minutes in. Let's keep going. I saw this. This was a while ago, wasn't it? That's actually crazy. You know what's crazy is Aljamain Sterling's admitting to it now. Like, I feel like I would have taken that to the grave if I was Sterling. He's taking it nicely, but it's cool that Petr Yan is playing along with it as well. I like when these fighters, you know, build a relationship with each other. Like seeing Izzy and Whitaker, for example, was really cool. Henry Cejudo and Demetrius Johnson. I was almost having a blank over there too. I was looking at the comments over here. Petr Yan, Aljamain Sterling bringing the laughs and the action. Very true. They even in the same division anymore, so all the rivalry stuff just went away. Yeah, I guess so. It's a good tip. It's a good clip.
Hey, so you're an MMA fighter?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, nice. So you'd be like whooping ass and shit, right?
Oh my god, that's so accurate. Oh my god, if you happen to be new to the channel, I've done martial arts and MMA throughout my life, and how accurate is this?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Whoa, I don't want to mess with you.
Oh.
Hey, check it out.
And you know what, like, sometimes it's demeaning, sometimes it's not. Like, it's just a weird thing to say, man.
UFC and shit. Hell yeah. Little 1-2 McGregor.
Alright, chill out.
Well, hello.
The amount of times that we've actually heard that too. Are you kidding me, dude?
I heard you're a UFC fighter.
MMA, but...
Well, I was a Golden Glove boxer back in my day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know about that jiu-jitsu stuff. I just don't think would work in a real fight.
How many times you've heard this? Like, and I know that there's a lot of people where it's like, okay, you know what? It's just... You hear that every once in a while. Most people know what jiu-jitsu is. Like, no, there's a lot of people who actually, like, will completely demean the idea of jiu-jitsu.
Have you ever watched UFC?
So you be doing UFC and stuff, huh? Nice. So, what, you think you could take me?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah?
And the problem is you have to, and these I don't know if you guys feel the same way, man, like, or if you, how much experience you guys have with this, these conversations take place. And then it's such an awkward thing when the answer to that question is like, I can end your life effortlessly, you know, because that's how you actually feel. But like, I think, yeah, I might be able to. I might be able to. You look like a tough guy, but you have to be like weirdly humble about it, because then you're going to be the weird one for saying, yeah, I can take you in a fight, loser. Like, you know, it's just weird.
I don't know, bro. I weigh like 260. I bench like 450. I don't think you'd be able to keep me down.
Yeah, and there's definitely people saying that too. Definitely people be saying that.
Hey, man, just because you train UFC doesn't mean you're bulletproof, all right? All right, chill out, bro.
I'm like, yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, what happens if I bring a knife? What happens if I bring a knife? You think, what's your jiu-jitsu gonna do then? People show their insecurities so hard when they find out you train. That is so true. So true. Let's see a couple replies. This is too real. People straight up talking to you. Stop talking to you, excuse me. So I don't talk about it anymore. Tell anyone about it when I get a new job or anything like that. Yeah, I don't talk about it either, like in my day-to-day life as well. I'm a big MMA fan. A lot of people, like for example at work, people know that I'm in MMA and watch UFC. But I've actually never talked about like any fighting experience whatsoever.
Here's the thing. Bisbing's going to say, well, Sean, what can you do better? How did you improve? He's going to say this.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to bore you to death with the same old question, Sean. Come on, we know each other.
Give it.
We go back a long way.
I don't think I've seen this. By Sean's mustache, this was before the last Jerkis fight that just happened. Huh. I don't think I've seen this.
Usually I try to threaten the press, dude, but I don't know if I can threaten this motherfucker. He'd actually fight a little bit. He's kind
of that would be a really interesting fight back in the day, to be honest with you. Ooh. You know, I actually think Bisping, like in his prime, would beat a Sean Strickland. I think that he could match him in the boxing. I think Bisping would pressure him enough. That'd be a really interesting middleweight bout.
Hey, Sean, we used to spar. Come on, man.
Relax, dude. Your nuts are probably full gray, dude. How much TRT are you on, dude? Relax.
Enough to put you in your place. Don't worry about
it. Oh! Bisping still got it. Bisping still got it. We need to see a Michael Bisping, Sean Strickland trash talk thing. I would love this. More of this content, please.
Yeah, I was a big fan of this guy. Then I got to know him. They say never meet your heroes.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Here's the thing.
I like it. It's playful. It's funny. It's trash talky. It's everything that you'd want from these two coming together. Finally, Sean got someone that matches energy. Yep. Yeah. And Bisping can definitely do that. No tension at all. Perfect balance of masculine energy right now. Yeah, you know, fair. Bisping 6 years ago would have. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant. I took that a different way. But Bisping 6 years ago would end Strickland's career. I think it'd be a fairly close fight, to be honest with you. Like, Sean's definitely a top caliber fighter, but Bisping would give him a problem. The styles, like, that'd be really cool. Oh, I saw this. Yeah, we're like some UFC 312 TikToks, guys. It's We've been gathering TikToks for a while, man.
Oh, the best channel. You can do anything.
And I love that, man. Like, you know what's crazy is I used to, and I know that people probably don't change, but it's really cool to see like Joanna like being humble around all the fighters. Joanna being sick with all the fighters, and you can see the way Lee actually appreciates her.
Yeah, of course.
Very cool. Like, I've really come around to Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I went through a weird phase, like, in a career watching her, because when she came onto the scene, thought she was sick. Tough came out, I'm like, oh my god, this girl's so annoying. And then as her career ended, I started liking her a little bit more again, which is, I don't know if anybody else felt the same way. I thought it was like, I feel like it could be pretty accurate, to be honest with you. Joanna in her prime was crazy. The way Zhang's face lit up when she realized it was Joe. Yeah, I need to see that. Let me see.
Oh.
Yeah, it's genuine, man. It's genuine. That's what I like about this. Very nice. Very nice. Let's continue on. Oh, Colby again.
The tornado kick? Okay, I'm going to teach you right here. So the key is, I'm from Southpaw. I'll show you from both sides. The key is this step. You're going to take one step, and you're going to really use that step.
Because it's from Colby Chaos TV, I don't imagine that we're going to see a meme over here, and we're just getting actual Colby Covington striking technique.
To jump off of. So this is the leg that you're using a lot of the weight on, that front leg. If you're orthodox, it's going to be this leg. That's the front leg. You're going to be going.
Oh my god, it actually is. It actually is.
So from orthodox, you can fake it.
I thought he was going to insult somebody or something like that. There's a little bit of a weird clip to gather, to be honest with you. The poor top comment, man. I am not learning striking from Colby. To be fair, he's a UFC fighter. If we're talking like Ben Askren, then yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that it's like, I find myself agreeing with Andrew over here. People in the comments act like they know more about striking than Colby. Keyboard warriors. He is made it to a point in the UFC where it's like, okay, you got to learn something from him, but I also like, my brain wants to go, yeah, you know what? If we're talking wrestling, cardio, if we're talking like preparing for fight, anything like that, absolutely, I will take Colby's advice, but he's never exactly had any success with the striking. So at what point, like, at what level do I hold that? I just don't want to be disrespectful, man, because again, it's a UFC fighter who will accomplish a lot more than many of us will in our entire lives, and he probably knows a little bit more about striking than us. But is that just me, like, thinking, okay, these people aren't above critiques? They absolutely are. I hope you understand, like, where my confliction is with this. These people, you can critique them, but sometimes perhaps you gas them up just a little bit. Yeah, you know what? Just because Colby is in the UFC doesn't mean you can't critique his striking, right? That's the kind of problem that I'm having with this. But how many TikToks did we take a look at? They were long today, and there was a lot to say about them. Was it like 4, 5? Weird TikTok video for you guys. But if you want to continue watching way more TikToks, then you can watch this video on screen right now where we continue to react to MMA TikToks. I'd love to have you over there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.